Welcome everyone to the second video in my series, which I have so called How to Play Isaac for Steam single players. Now you might have noticed there was some kind of pop-up on my screen. Yesterday I uploaded a video which I feel quite silly about. It's well, I feel quite embarrassed because I played my first run with mods installed still from my previous save file, and what that means is that I wasn't able. Oh, oops! I wasn't able to unlock any items. That is. Ooh, hello. So what that means is we did that run for from yesterday for the fun of it. We did not get anything from that. But luckily I've beaten Mom's Foot once without mods installed off screen, so now we will be able to unlock things. Anyways, so whenever you beat Mom's Foot for the first time, which I have so done, you will gain the ability to turn on item descriptions. Item descriptions are a built-in wiki of the game. It's base game, and it will show you what items do before you pick them up. Now, of course, you have to have collected one of these items before being able to see what they do. But it's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice feature. So the item we just picked up, it's a familiar that generates like this white goop on the floor, which will slow enemies, and it will spawn some spiders sometimes. It's pretty nice. The spiders deal damage for you. Oops. Let me just traverse through this creeper here. I don't like these bosses. They're quite annoying. They're quite easy to deal with, but I'm just bad at the game. I swear I'm good at this game. I'm certain of it. See, I managed to beat the boss fight. There, right, midnight snack gives you an HP up, just 1 heart extra, and it heals 1 if you had an empty heart container, which is pretty cool. Ooh, that's a lot of fire. Let's see what's on the right. Some flies. Maybe a key. Thank you. Oh, see guys, in the middle of the room. Remember from yesterday's video when I told you about tinted rocks? See, if you explode them or break them through other means, you will get some goodies. Now we got a soul heart, which will protect our devil deal chance, which I will explain in a minute. And it gave us a key. Yippee! Now, alright, so as I said, it will protect our devil deal chance. What does that mean exactly? See, starting from the 2nd floor, usually, you will see that, well, I have a mod for it installed. Oh no, actually no, I don't have a mod for that, that's base game. As you can see on the left side, if you have your stats enabled, you will see also that you have like this odd number on the bottom next to the devil face. That is your devil deal chance. At the end of each boss fight, you will have a chance for a door to appear. Now, on the first encounter of this devil deal chance, it will always be 100%. So you will always have a devil deal chance if conditions are met. And I'll explain those conditions right now. So, as you can see, I have a blue heart right now. That doesn't really matter until I've explained the other part. If you take any red heart damage, you will lose most of your devil deal chance, right? You'll lose a big chunk of your devil deal chance if you get hit by a regular enemy, but you'll lose almost all of it if you get hit by the boss fights. So, if you manage to stay undamaged for the entire floor until after you've beaten the boss fight, you will most likely spawn a devil deal. Now, in yesterday's video, I've already explained what a devil deal does. You can just get some items in exchange for heart containers, which is pretty cool. But today I think I will go angel deals. because we've gotten a Seraphim. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Let me see. Right, it will give you a familiar that shoots homing tears. Homing tears, pretty cool. Which will, well, fling towards the enemies if they have gone astray. So if they would not hit an enemy, they will just float towards them. Pretty self-explanatory. So, angel deals, which is the second point I'm getting to. If you have activated the devil deal, which we are about to do after we beat these flies, see, it will spawn the devil deal. You will also hear it, like this evil noise, right? Right, that's a bunch of stuff, pretty cool. But if we ignore this door, right? If we just leave this room and go on to the next floor, you'll see. I'll show you. You'll see that we have gained 33% of this angel deal chance. Now, angel deal chance is exactly the same as devil deal chance, except it will take you to an angel deal, right? Angel deals are pretty cool because they do not require you to hand in your HP, and they are good-natured items. You just use that card. Alright, we found the world, which will reveal the entire map. Let's just go off to the treasure room right now. We can just start ignoring all the other rooms we don't need to go to, because I can't be bothered. Whoa! Alright, so as you can see, I just took damage and it did not decrease our deal chance. That is because we took soul heart damage. Now, soul hearts are not red hearts, so you will not lose deal chance. So, if you are in the nature of taking damage, picking up these soul hearts will protect your deal chance. Pretty cool. I'm just going to walk on eggshells this entire time. Oh no. Alright, Bob's Brain. I'll pick it up just to put it into the catalog. Bob's Brain will give you a familiar, which works almost the same. Actually, I've never shown you that item, so I will not explain it that way. Bob's Brain is a fucking stupid item. Never pick it up if you come across it, because it might damage you as well. It's just a familiar that whenever you shoot, it will fling itself towards the direction you're shooting at, and then it will explode upon contact with an enemy. Ooh. Now, yesterday I did explain pills and how they work. Whenever you pick up a pill, you'll notice that it has 3 question marks as a title. Which is because you haven't eaten one before. You'll only know the effect of a pill once you've eaten it, but you knew that because you watched yesterday's video, right? See, now that's how Bob's Brain works, and the reason why you never pick it up is because it will explode in your face. It will deal damage to you, which is not nice. You do not want to take damage overall. Unless you're some kind of masochist, but I'm not the judge. Let's put a bomb here because we did reveal the secret room through the world card. Remember that when we used the world card, it showed us the entire floor plan. Now, as I taught you guys yesterday, exploding from within a secret room will also allow you to go to other sides. Pretty cool. Which would also allow you to go into treasure rooms and other rooms and stuff. So if you're ever low on keys, just use the bomb inside a treasure room, if it is adjacent to a treasure room, of course. but you knew that because you watched yesterday's video. Alright, let's just kill these turds real quick so we can head into the boss fight. Good job. Ooh, speed up there, pretty cool. Alright. Little Gertie. Oh, we almost got hit there. Alright, Bob's Brain, let's see if you can do... There we go. Alright, so Bob's Brain is quite strong. I don't know. It's pretty... Ooh! And we got an Angel Diligence. See, now this one is pretty cool. Now let's go in. Let's see what we get. I think it's out of the top of my head, it's a dove. Right, that dove. So, we are a little ghost now. We can fly now, and we have spectral tears, which is pretty cool. So flight, pretty nice. Spectral tears are a special kind of tears, which I will explain what they do once I find it relevant. Alright. Spectral tears, here we can explain it now. Spectral tears will go through objects and whatchamacallit, and what's the word for it? Obstacles. They will go through obstacles, which is pretty cool because you can just if you have flight as well, you can just chill inside rocks and just shoot people, right? You can just shoot at them without having the risk of taking any damage yourself. Pretty nice. I also just noticed that we did not find the treasure room, so we'll just use the... What's this? Libra, right? Alright. Which... Just use the stars card for, and then it will just take us to the treasure room. Libra is a pretty cool item. Let us take the time to explain our items for a bit. So, oops. Did not mean to get hit there. So, as you can see, we have also gained a couple of items. I will just try to explain them out of the top of my head, just so that this video doesn't become a drag. I've noticed that viewer retention rate is at an all-time low past the 3-minute mark. That's probably because I fucked around with some settings yesterday. Good room teleport. Pretty cool. Let's use that. Let's explode some of these. So I'll just explain these items as I am on the go instead of just explaining them whenever I get them and pausing the video for like a billion hours. So first, which one have we not explained yet? Right, the box. Hello, Eternal Hearts. Do you guys remember what the Eternal Heart does? I noticed that there's also a quiz feature on YouTube, so I'll ask that question into the quiz feature. What does the Eternal Heart do, guys? If you've seen last video, then you'll know. Alright, so the box. It will just drop a bunch of pickups, nothing too crazy, right? So we got like a card, trinkets, last floor. I don't exactly remember. We got a pill and some hearts and stuff. Alright, that's what the box does. The pill bag, which we bought from the shop on sale, it will drop 4 pills. Pretty cool. What did we get? We got Mom's Heals, which will increase our range and will give us contact damage. So whenever we touch an enemy, it will deal damage to them. We will still take contact damage ourselves, however, because fuck you. So do not think you've just gotten a melee build. That's not the case. You will just deal more increased melee damage or contact damage. The dead dove, I've already explained. We gain flight and spectral tears. Spectral tears fly through objects. Libra is quite important. Libra does the following. Whenever you gain a stat, it will not give you all of that stat. It will balance it through all stats, right? So if we get some damage up, it will give us speed. It will give us that stat amount balanced across all the stats. So if we gain like 1 damage, we'll get like points so many speed, attack speed, damage, and range. So it will like balance all the stats that we get. Pretty cool. And then Squeezy, it's a tears up, and you get some attack speed as well. No, I mean it's a tear speed. It's a speed up, and you get some soul hearts as well, which is pretty cool. Right. So a challenge room, the room that is on the right now, you can discern that by the blue sword. The challenge room, you have to be full HP, or well, full red hearts for you to be able to enter it. A challenge room will contain a chest or multiple chests, and whenever you open one of these chests, you have to open at least one. It will activate a challenge, right? This challenge consists of 3 waves of enemies, which you have to defeat to be able to leave the room again. So yeah, you just get some goodies, and you'll be able to also charge your active item, because each time you clear a wave, it will also count as a room clear. Ooh, you got hella money, dog. So yeah, challenge room, you have to be full health to be able to enter it. There's also these red challenge rooms. These red challenge rooms, they require you to be one heart. And that's not just red hearts, just 1 heart in total, right? And it will contain an item, a pedestal item, which is pretty cool. Not just chests, it will contain an item. Pretty nice. Alright, so as you can see, we used the recycle station to re-roll the item, because I did not want that item. Let's just pick up this one. It's a pretty cool item. It's a book you should all read. It is the Telepathy for Dummies, which if you activate it, you will get homing tears. Pretty nice. This chest is pretty cool. It's a holy chest. Ooh, I've unlocked King. Nice. Alright, I think that's because we got like a bunch of pickups. Pretty cool. This chest will like reopen a bunch of times until you get like nothing or an item. And we got an item. Pretty cool. And we've unlocked Mom's Contact, which is because we have gotten the Mom's yes mother question mark exclamation mark transformation. This is not what this item does, by the way. This is because of Libra, but usually it will give a range up and spawn some flies. But the Yes Mother transformation, you will get like this knife that follows you and damages enemies. Pretty nice. Just some bonus. It's not a crazy transformation, but it's pretty cool. So you might have noticed that there's this donation machine in the shop. You can throw coins in there. Let me turn that down. It's a pretty funny mod, but oh, it jammed. Alright, so we donated a bunch of coins. If you keep on donating these coins, you will eventually unlock more items. Yeah, there are some unlocks based on this donation part, right? So keep on donating if you have a run which you fear of dying in. So if you're like low on HP and you have a bunch of coins, just donate the coins, and they'll be waiting for you in the donation machine. Pretty nice. Ow. Alright, so if you took the angel deal, you still get a chance afterwards to get devil deals. But if you pick a devil deal, you will be locked out of angel deals. Remember that, alright? Now, let me teach you something else. Right now, I am moving towards the dice room. Now, the dice room is quite tricky, because you'll have to know what the certain dice do. The number of pips, I don't think it matters, the number of dots on the D6 that is in the middle, but the main part which is important is the smaller dice which is drawn onto the big D6. See, this is a D2, I think. Or well, it's a coin flip. And what the coin flip does, it will allow you to do this certain room that you're on again. Or well, the floor. So if we stand on the D6 right now, it will allow us to do depths 1 again. Which we get to keep the items from depths 1 we just did. And it will just give us a double doses of items. So that's pretty nice, right? So if you find yourself in a dice room and it contains a coin flip, I'm not exactly sure what dice it is. You can put it in the comments if you want. But the coin flip, it will allow you to rerun the floor, just thus gaining you a couple more items. Pretty cool. Also, I'll try explaining how these item charges work, because you see I just cleared a room and it gave me 1 charge. Pretty nice. It's a pill. What kind of pill? A drowsy. The drowsy pill, it will slow you down a bunch. Pretty cool if you're in a boss fight, because you just take it easy. Ow. So right, yeah, so every time you clear a room, you will gain a charge back from your active item. Pretty nice. However, if you clear a big room, which is at least 3 rooms big, so like a 2x2 or like those L-shaped ones, you will gain 2 charges of your item. Pretty nice. So if you have only 1 charge left to be had, it might be cool to just go into a smaller room, clear that one, and then use your item and then go back to the bigger room, because then, you know, just efficiency. You'll know when you grow up. All right. High Priestess. Let's see what this one does. Teleport to the starting room. I mean, none of these really interest me except for this one. I'll take that one. Or well, I suppose I could use this one here and crush that guy, get some deal chance while I'm at it. Right, I forgot to explain some items again. I think I've already explained the panties. They will give you a range up and some flies, pretty cool. The Robo mod, this little spider that's following me around, it will show the health bar of enemies, and it will also just occasionally drop some debuffs on them, like charmed or feared or just confused or something like that, I think. I'm not sure about confused, but at least it's charmed and feared. The Tropica mead, I think that's that's like a tier thingy. It increases your tier size and range, I'm fairly certain. The knockout drops, it is a luck effect on tiers, meaning the more luck you have, the higher the chance you activate this effect. So what the teardrop effect, or well, the knockout tiers are, it just throws the punch. You see the orange tiers. They deal a bunch of damage and knockback. Pretty cool. Pretty nice damage up. And lastly, the booster pack. Or well, lastly, now it's not lastly anymore. But the booster pack, it will drop 5 cards upon pickup. Pretty cool. Cards can be pretty nice to have. And can influence your run pretty nicely. And lastly, Pearl Necklace. Pearl Necklace will increase your range again. And I think that's just it. Hold on, let me check. Oh no, it will also drop a soul heart, my bad. So a soul heart and some range up, pretty nice. I think most mom items will give you some range up. Alright, so as I said yesterday, whenever you enter a shop, you might have a chance of encountering the Greed mini boss fight. Ooh, did you see that? You might have missed it, but my trinket, the shiny rock, tinted rocks and rocks covering latches will occasionally shine. Now this one, it didn't have an X on it. Wait, it did? Oh, then I just missed it. My bad. Alright, so that could have also been a latch rock. You have a slight... Actually, I'll just explain that whenever I find it. I'm not going to overload your tiny brain with information anymore. Because playing Isaac is hard, and remembering all this stuff is also quite hard. But once you know it, you'll know it. Which is pretty cool. And once you know it, your runs will also become better. I don't think we need the item of the item room this floor. We'll just beat Mom's Foot. Activate our active item, which will gain us the homing tiers. Boss fight is going pretty well. No hits so far. There we go. Consolation prize, we already know what that does. It gives us some drops, as well as some stat up. It will give us a drop based on the lowest stat lowest amount of drops we have. Sure, we'll pick this one up. Body in a box. We unlock body in a box. I'll just pick up Dark Bomb to show you what he does. Dark Bomb is pretty cool, especially if you are playing a character which does not have red hearts. See, Dark Bomb, he will grab red hearts off of the floor and give you some rewards for it. He'll give you some rewards for it, which is pretty nice, because if you are full HP, you do not have a need for these red hearts, and you'll just be able to recycle them into cool goodies. See, so if we just walk past this red heart right now, he'll drop us a stars card, which we do not have any use for right now, because past the depths too, past the Mom's Foot boss fight, there will be no more treasure rooms. No more treasure rooms. And also, you might have noticed that we have unlocked an extra floor. See, after beating Mom's Foot once, you unlock... Ooh, hello. You unlock the uterus, which is quite gross, but, you know, whatever. It's Isaac. Oh, I figured out a use for our stars card just now, which is also quite nice. Whenever you find yourself in a curse room, of course you will take damage upon entering and leaving. Now, luckily, we can negate that damage by using a teleportation card, because we teleport out of the room. Pretty cool. The Torn photo which we just got from that golden chest, it is a shot speed and attack speed up, but since we have Libra right now, it gives us a stat up. Pretty nice. Also, you might have noticed that we just ignored an item in the curse room. That is because it is the Cursed Eye. Cursed Eye has a use. I'm just not gonna pick it up right now, because I don't need it. Cursed Eye, what it exactly does, I'll tell you. Ooh, hello. 2 character unlocks at once, pretty nice. Let's see, what was I talking about again? Right, the Cursed Eye, it will turn your regular tears into a charge-up beam, and once it's fully charged, it will shoot 5 tears. But if you get hit during the charge time, or if you're holding the charge and you get hit, then you teleport out of the room, which can be annoying. But yeah, so it will just turn your tears into a charge up for some reason. Usually you don't want to pick it up, but it has some nice synergies with some items. Pageant Boy will drop a bunch of coins and a coin trinket. Coin trinkets usually give you something whenever you pick up a coin, which are pretty nice, especially if you pick up the coin trinket before you pick up all the coins, which I did not do. But it's not like we need these drops anyways, so because we're just trying to beat the heart right now. Yeah, there's nothing really we need from that arcade. Also, PJs, right, I forgot to mention, we got PJs gives you a bunch of soul hearts, pretty cool. Pageant Boy I already explained. Right, so the uterus, the 2 floors past the mom's foot, there's something important to know about these floors, because whenever you take damage in these floors, you take a full heart of damage instead of half a heart. Which is technically true for all floors past mom's foot, but since these are the only floors that we've unlocked past mom's foot right now, I doubt it's important to explain that. So if you go past mom's foot, you will start taking a full heart of damage instead of half hearts. And there are some ways to negate that effect, but we haven't found one so far, so we can just gloss over it. See, now if we loop back, if we dial back to that explanation of charging your active item, smaller rooms will gain you 1 charge, but since we just cleared a 2x2 room, we instantly charged our item back because it has a 2 charge timer. See, quite important. Let's see. If we defeat these little turtlings, we're almost at the boss fights. We use the world cards to... Ow. We use the world cards to kind of show us the way. Now we just have to beat Mom's Heart, which is our next final boss. As you can see, I just used Bad Gas, the pill, to reflect some tears. Pretty nice. And that's gonna be it for this run. If we just hop into this chest, we'll get the cutscene. Woo! And that will have unlocked us. That will have unlocked us. Just show it to me. Don't. Eden is a pretty nice character. The last baby. There we go. We've unlocked ourselves 3 new characters this run. See, we've beaten Mom's Heart. We've gotten a different profile picture now. Let's see. We've unlocked Cain. We've unlocked Lazarus and Eden. Now, what all of those characters do, I will show you in a different video. This time, I will salute you all, thank you all for watching all the way through, for the ones that stayed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!